Introduce you to this flower. This flower is living a tough life. It is fighting a battle. It's trying to grow. It's trying to brighten out as big as it can, as bright as it can. And now this video isn't about flowers, but it's definitely going through a hard time. And what I want to talk to you guys about is how to be happy. How to be happy. It sounds simple. Obviously you just do something you like, and yeah, that is part of it. But is there a way to be just happy right now, wherever you are, whatever you're going through? Is there a way to be happy? And I think there is, and I believe there is, and I know there is, because I do it all the time. I always find a way to make myself happy and just not look at what the situation is. And let's look at it like this, okay? You're going through a tough time. You're going through something that's not so good. You know, let's say you're going through work problems, money problems, relationship problems. Well, the way I deal with it is I realize and I understand very simply that the world is going to continue. The world is going to keep spinning. So all these problems that I have, okay, if I focus on them, they're going to escalate, they're going to grow. And second, if I worry about all these problems and are constantly thinking about these problems, constantly thinking, oh my God, I've got this, I've got that, I've got that, I've got this, that, and loads more, then I'm always going to be thinking negatively. And negative thinking just drives you down. Negativity just keeps knocking you down, puts this hammer and just drives you through the ground. Every time you've got negative thoughts, every time you focus on negativity, it gets worse. So how do I do it? So what I do is, one, I focus on positivity. I focus on being as positive as I can, no matter what I'm doing throughout the whole day. Whether it's at work and someone's just walking through the doors and I say something nice, or I greet them, I smile, I try to build a conversation. I try to just make that person, if I can make them happy, if I can make them laugh or smile or even just learn something in that moment, then I get happiness back. Sure, I'm forcing it, and no, it's not in any way fake. It's not, because I want people to be happy. I want to be happy. So even though I'm forcing this momentary thing that I'm saying, look, oh, and trying to grab this happiness from that person, it's not a bad thing. It's not fake in any way. So do that. That's one thing. So the next person that you see, the next person that walks into your bedroom, the next person that you see in the street, okay, say something nice to them. Say, hey, how you doing? You having a good day? Make a joke. Say, wow, I love your shoes, I love your shirt. Anything. Just be nice, right? And be genuine, okay? If you like their shirt, say you like their shirt. If you don't like it, don't say that. Say something else, okay? So say something nice to other people and it will bounce back. They will either be like, wow, okay, you know, thanks so much, like, that's really nice for you to say, like, oh wow, and all of a sudden you got a conversation, and one, it could be your next best friend, you never know, okay? So say nice things to other people. 2, focus on positive thoughts, okay? So when you've got positivity in your life and you're constantly thinking about positive things, happy things, so do this. If you love nature, spend time in nature. If you love being around people, then spend time with people. And what that will do is that will always bring this kind of positive vibe to you, that you're doing something that you enjoy, you're doing something you really like, and it's going to be constantly positive. Another way of progressing this is that, because negativity is real, you're always going to get negativity in your life, but you can learn to grab it, throw it that way, and replace it with positiveness. So what you do is, anytime the negativity comes at you, let's say something bad just happens, you grab it, okay? When it comes, you grab it. Now what you've got to realize is that the longer I hold this negativity in my hands, the more it's going to burn, okay? You've all seen that quote, right? If you hold on to fire, okay, the only person that's going to hurt is yourself, or you're going to get burnt, okay? Like anger, I think that's the quote. I can't remember. You've probably seen it. Anyway, so you hold on to this negativity, the heavier it's going to get, or the more it's going to, the longer it's going to stay with you. Okay, make your own like quote out of that one. But let's just say the longer you hold it, the worse it's going to get, the longer it's going to stay with you. So what you need to do is you need to grab it, you need to throw it out the window, okay, and you need to replace it with positivity. Now, the best way to do this is to immediately cut that thought, okay, to cut that thought. So let's say you just hurt yourself. If you then say, damn, I just hurt myself, I just hurt my foot, just look, okay, sure, it's hurting, but just forget about it and go, right, wow, I love nature again, look, pretty flowers. Just change it with something, just remember something brilliant that happened. Throw it out the window, you don't need it, you have a choice. Your brain is so powerful, it has the ability to just choose how it feels. You have to focus and you have to build this. It's not something you maybe do by tomorrow. Maybe you need to spend a week of just practicing. Okay, that's negative thought, get rid of it, blank myself out, not positive thing, positive, oh, pretty bird, okay, whatever. Find your positivity, what makes you feel positive, something great. So it can be positive affirmations, it can be positive videos, positive memories, whatever it is. Find what really makes you feel happy and what's positive to you. And anytime, whatever it is negative that comes at you, grab it quick, right? The longer I grab it, because you've got to grab it first before you realize that it's actually there, okay? That's why being conscious about everything, being conscious about your thoughts. When this negativity comes, grab it, okay? Because it's just hit you. Grab it. Now throw it, okay? Now positivity, okay? Now think of something else, okay? I won't continue on this one because it's very simple like that. Just get rid of it, okay? Practice it, and then you'll get better at it. One of the next ways that I find happiness, and I can find it in almost any situation, and choose it like a selective, like an on-off switch happiness, is that realizing that there's just 24 hours in today, okay? There's just 24 hours today, and most of the time, by the time you've slept, okay, by the time you've eaten, by the time you've done everything, you haven't got so many hours. So if you are unhappy in those hours that you do have, then you're not going to be happy. So what you have to do, I'm going to take a walk, there's too many flies, okay? No, negative thought. Birds, pretty birds, right? Okay, I'm stupid, right? Okay, but they're serious, because I just forgot about it. I just made myself laugh, and if you can make yourself laugh, you'll be happy forever. That's another one, write that down. So by realizing that you just have a limited amount of time on this planet, by realizing that there's only a limited amount of hours in the day, you've got to find a way to actually use those hours to be happy, because you don't want to be unhappy, because unhappiness is, nobody wants that. So what you got to do is realize that you're alive, okay? Realize that right now you're alive, you're on this planet. There's bad things happening all the time, but there's also millions and millions of great things. You woke up this morning. Like, there's many people that don't wake up, okay? Tomorrow when you wake up, there are thousands and thousands of people over the world that won't wake up. So you wake up, if you wake up in the morning, appreciate that moment, okay? It's amazing. Second is you've got family and friends, okay? There's someone out there, okay? You've got a family, you've got friends, and if you don't have so many left in your family, or you don't have so many friends around, then realize that there's people on the internet, okay, around the world, waiting to meet you, that would love to be your friend, okay? Me, for example, if you leave a message, comment on any of my social media pages, I'll comment back, and I'm happy to have a Skype chat. If it's happiness that you want to improve, I'll try my best to tell you bad jokes and tell you about all my life stories. I'll make you happy. But there's thousands of people out there, like you, like myself, that are focusing on finding happiness, okay? And happiness is right here. You have to find happiness, because happiness is already here. You just got to accept it. And when you can accept it, you will start living the hours in your day much, much, much happier. So accept it, realize that it's a choice. Happiness is a choice, you've just got to accept it. Realize that it is an on-off switch, okay, just turn it on. Okay, realize that the more negativity in your life, the less positivity, and positivity brings you happiness, okay, brings you these beautiful moments where you realize that nothing in the world Nothing in the world really matters other than just the moment that you're living in right now, okay? Tomorrow doesn't matter. Yesterday doesn't matter. Nothing really matters other than right now, okay? So why right now? And I'm not talking about being positive tomorrow or being happy in the next few hours. I'm talking about like right now, because you're not guaranteed anything. You're not guaranteed that tomorrow you're gonna have a great day. You're not guaranteed anything. You're not guaranteed that you're gonna go somewhere and everything's gonna be just right. So if you're living a life where you're hoping that, yeah, I really hope that tomorrow's gonna be a good day, then you're gonna miss right now. You're gonna skip right now. Like you can't worry about what's gonna happen. And this is important. If you can focus on being happy right now, if you can focus on the moment that you're actually living on and they're living in, okay, you focus on that every moment of your day, every moment of your life, every moment you have, then tomorrow's gonna be great, because when you arrive at tomorrow, and you're gonna be in that moment where you're focusing in on the moment being perfect. I hope that makes sense. But what I'm trying to say is that don't focus on the future, because the future doesn't even exist. Okay, focus on what you've got right now. Be happy right now. And you might notice the video's changed a little bit. It's because my other phone died and I'm now videoing on an older phone. So I hope you can see me, I hope you can hear me well enough. And I'm just gonna end this now. Hope this car can pass me. Woo, hi. And I just want to end it now with, have a great day, okay? Be happy, okay? If you're looking for someone to have a chat with, send me a message. I'd love to hear about you, hear about your life. And just, yeah, accept happiness. It's a switch, turn it on, okay? And live your life. Okay, live in the moment that you have. Be happy. Be positive.